Hey everyone, I'm Trish, and you're at Trish's Creative Treasures. So, how is everyone today? It is Veda day 4. Can't promise I'm going to be able to do this every day, but I'm going to do it as much as I can. Nose ring crooked, there we go. But today is day 4 after surgery. Because each day I feel a little bit better. My incision, it's just the one. Like, I got a couple little holes in me, but the one is just the one that hurts. And it's not hurting as bad when I walk as what it did yesterday. It's more or less, I'm sitting up in my chair and I'm doing a diamond painting. And I got to keep sitting back every so often and just letting that incision rest because, oh baby, sitting up after a while hurts. So, anyways, yesterday, sorry, I gotta keep holding my phone because I don't have my charger down here, guys. I didn't even got a new one. My son-in-law and my daughter bought me a new one, and it's upstairs. I'll use it more when I get upstairs. Hopefully I won't have to be down here too long because as comfy as this recliner is, it's not my bed. But I won't be able to get in and out of my bed is like comes up to my waist. So when I get in my bed, I have to like hop up on one foot, put one knee up, and then crawl my way across to flop around and sit. Yeah, it's fun. So, yeah. Anyways, Athena, she was the second cat to have kittens. She had the 3. We found 2 dead today. She's just not taking care of them. And there was one, and that's how we knew like there was something wrong because I kept hearing meow, meow. Here it was underneath my sofa on the cold hardwood floor. I don't know how long it was, but it was still alive, you know, so it got it warmed up. And we bought kitten formula and bottles from the beginning just in case. So, you know, I couldn't get it to take a bottle for me, and Raven and her fiance Brandon were over looking at it, and Brandon's like, I want it, and I'm like, well, it's a newborn, honey. It's only March 26th it was born. I said, you got to keep it warm, you got to stimulate, you know, to go to the bathroom. I showed him how to do that, and I said, you're going to have to supplement every 2 hours, bottle feeding, and that means through the night. They eat every 2 hours. He's like, okay. So, which was okay with me because with my situation going on right now, I can't take care of a newborn kitten when I have to try to take care of myself. So, I know he will take care of it and baby it because he was over here like, oh, Brendan's a very emotional person, you know. Oops, wrong button. I got to put my chair down a little bit. That stretched me back a little bit. So yeah, I mean, today's going a little bit better. I've been sipping on my fluids. Just trying to get up and move where I can, but when you have a small house with not much room, it's not easy to move around. You know, if it was nice out, I could go outside, and I mean, it is nice, but not nice. It's still very muddy here. Like, if it was dry and I could walk out back, you know. Sorry, guys. I've been up since 5:30 this morning. I fell asleep. I don't know what time I fell asleep. I don't know. I just fell asleep. But I woke up at 5:30 this morning. So here I am, still awake. So, nothing much is happening. Nothing exciting. I gotta get my broth for the night. I didn't even have any protein shake yet today. I've had a cup. I've sipped through a cup of hot tea, and I've gone through a bottle and a half of water, which is pretty good considering that I can't have much. I mean, I've just been, you know, every couple minutes, just take a small sip, because I got to keep myself hydrated. That's the last thing I want to do is get dehydrated. But our other bit of funness here is my daughter Tiana moved home. Ever since she found out she was pregnant, her boyfriend has been demanding that she get an abortion. And we just don't do that. I mean, everybody's free will, but Tiana, was brought up by me and knows that, if you make a life, you're going to take care of it. If you're big enough to play the game, you're big enough to take care of the, oh man, my mind's blank. You're big enough to deal with the outcome of playing. If you see smoke, I have my new incense burner. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to show you my messy kitchen. Hold on. My living room's really messy too, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, it's my little voodoo doll. So, sorry, I hit the pause button. Don't know how. Look at my hair, guys. This is awful from laying on it. My braids are coming out. I didn't realize my hair was that bad, or I would have taken them out and brushed my hair first. Oops. Oh, well. I just had surgery. What do we expect? Yeah, I got my own little crimpy curls here from having my hair braided. I do this a lot in the summertime. Get it braided, and then I have my crimpy curls because my hair won't hold a perm anymore. So anyways, back to Tiana. So yeah, he wanted an abortion. His parents were threatening her and telling her they were going to take her out of state where I didn't have to sign because she's only 17. So, I mean, she's almost 18, but she's still only 17. And they kept telling her they were going to take her out of state where they can get an abortion with no signature and it's cheap. Oh, yeah, it's just because someone's going to stick a coat wire up my daughter. I don't know, you take my daughter anywhere, I will charge you with kidnapping. So anyways, there became another girl in the picture, I guess. So he kicked her out. She was crying and flipping out yesterday. Now, Tiana is also the one of my kid my one child, the only one that really has mental illness. I mean, it's bad. I mean, she can't, She's got a form of bipolar, which makes it seem like she's multi-personality. It's a rapid form of bipolar where it's like a light switch going on and off, on and off, on and off in her head, and it can change back and forth at any time. And it's weird because when it changes, it's like you can see a change in her face. It goes click, and then she's different. Hold on one second. But, so yeah, she came home a mess. Yeah, I mean, she came home, all her belongings are now in my living room. Like, I can barely move because everything. She came here, threw it all in here, and left to go to her friend's house and has not come home yet. She told me, like, there's a place down the street from us. It's called Life's Choices. And it's where young girls can go in, and they go there and do classes, and they do all sorts of stuff. And you earn free stuff. So if you do the whole course, by the end, you get a free car seat. You'll get free clothes, free diapers, formula. They hook you up with everything. So Tiana's friend that was 13 that had a baby, or was it in the fall? I believe so. Or maybe it was even last year. I don't know. I don't know how old this child is. I just know she was 13. So anyways, she's with her friend, and her friend did the Life's Choices, so she took Tiana to the Life's Choices. So Tiana's appointment was at 2:30. She said she would bring her, Tiana would be home after, but she's just not home yet, and plus, this is how much of a jerk he is. He put a PFA on her, so it's a mess. Yes, this is the jerk that he went and got a PFA on her. She has court on the 11th. If she doesn't show up, then she has the PFA to deal with for 3 years. So she said she'd rather just deal with the PFA for 3 years than deal with going to court because she don't want to do that. It scares her. She's 17. She don't know. But I always told her, like, she has a cocky mouth and she yells and screams. And when she's mad, she gives all sorts of threats, all sorts of this, all sorts of that. And I kept warning her, you are going to get that caught up with you one day. And that's going to get you in trouble. So I guess upon, like, his stepmom saying stuff the other day, I guess she told the stepmom if she didn't shut up, she was going to slit her throat. Which is a typical Tiana remark when she's mad. And I'm like, okay, that was not even right when you were a kid. You used to get in trouble for saying that. But now, in like, it's April, May, June, July. So 3.5 months from now, when she's 18, she does that. She can get in some big trouble, you know. And I've had to explain this PFA to her. I'm like, look, you cannot text him, you cannot call him, you cannot drive by his house, you cannot do anything. As of right now, he never existed. I said, you cannot have a friend call him, you cannot have anything, because you will still get arrested, and they will arrest you immediately. And even the cop was standing here, you know, with the whole situation. Like, we told him how it went. He goes, I think the whole thing is BS. He's like, obviously, hello, can't handle, you know, making a baby, but don't want to take care of it, you know. But he was cool. And so I have to go through all this paperwork with her when she gets home. But that's the highlight of my day. I had my one neighbor, she lives down at I'm at number 1 and she's at number 6. I'm the, you know, first house, she's the last house. So she's like, are cops at your house? Because I don't know why. Well, she grew up in the foster system with cops and stuff constantly around. And I don't know why, but something must have happened that cops scare her. So she's like, are they there for you? You know, and I'm like, no, they're here for Tiana. She's like, oh no, what'd she do? I said, she didn't do nothing. She got a PFA on her because of her jerk of a boyfriend, you know. Or whatever you want to call him now, baby daddy that don't want to be there. He says he don't want nothing to do with this child. So I'm like, then we don't let him have anything to do with the child. We will all be there and support her, because she was supposed to give the child to my daughter. My sister was gonna adopt the baby. Now Tiana says she wants the baby, and I'm like, Tiana, I don't think you can handle this child. I mean, like, you're 17. You're not mentally fit to have a baby. That's what scares me, is her mental issues. She can get violent. She can get nasty. I mean, there's no words. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. So, I don't know what she's going to do. She doesn't want to stay here because I'm strict and she doesn't like my rules. And she just wants to be living without rules and do whatever. So, alright guys, I'm going to end this here because my daughter Kira, this is like the 4th time she's tried calling me since I've been doing this video. She should know by now, if I don't answer the phone, leave me alone and I'll call you back. But I just want to say also, welcome. I've got quite a bit of new subscribers. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope I'll be able to do something that you find enjoyable. Soon, hopefully, in a couple weeks or a week or 2 or whatever, hopefully we'll get started with some outdoor. Once I'm mobile, we can maybe if the mud goes down, go outside and do some stuff, work on some crochet stuff, all sorts of, there's things I want to do that are just going to be fun. So, well, we'll just wait to see what happens. I got to recover first, guys, before I can say I can do anything. I've got to get myself recovered and mobile and moving better and feeling better. The pain that I had in my hip is now back again, but I think it's getting better. It's not as bad as what it was. I don't know. Hopefully it just goes away all by itself. So, yes. So anyways, thank you to everybody that's here, everyone that supports me and watches my videos. Thank you. I appreciate it all. So I hope y'all have a great day, and hopefully I'll be able to get back to y'all tomorrow. Bye.